Hello everyone, I welcome you all to the maths class. So in this session we will be doing page number 67. The topic which I have chosen for today's session is Arun's timetable. So everyone in our own life has got our own routine, our own timetable, starting from sleeping, starting from breakfast, right? Evening time to have a tea and coffee, or to drink a milk. Everywhere we are arranged in a timetable, isn't it? So Arun similarly has got one timetable. Okay, so that here you can see in this rectangular long shaped box here that the lines have been divided. Yes, it has been equally divided. Now this is what actually representing is there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24. So there are 24 small boxes in one whole box, isn't it? So what is this 24 actually representing is 24 hours it is representing. So you all know in one day we have how many hours? 24 hours, right? So in one day we have 24 hours. So this is actually representing this only, right? So in 24 hours, so the box you can see here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, this box is colored one, right? And this 8 box is actually what it is representing. It is something representing that means in 24 hours, for this many hours Arun is spending some time among all this. All right, so that we have to do in this sum. Okay, so sleeping, he is doing 1/3 of a day. Use different colors to show, playing 1/8 of a day, studying 1/4 of a day. So sleeping 1/3 of a day means 1/3 into 24. So let us calculate what actually hours it is actually representing for sleeping. So in sleeping, Arun is spending how much time? 1/3 of a day. So in a day, how many hours are there? So that means you have to calculate in an hour. So 3 1s are 3, 3 8s are 24. So this here the table, the shaded portion is actually represented by sleeping portion. All right. So that means it is 8 hours. 8 hours actually he's spending in a sleeping. All right. Okay, so it is already shaded with the pinkish part, so I'm not going to shade here. So you have to use different color to show for playing now. So let us see what in a day how many hour he is actually spending in playing. So out of 24 hours, 1/8 is actually spent in playing. So 8 1s are 8, 8 3s are 24. So it is 3 hour he is spending in playing. So let us color this with the bluish one. So how many box we have to fill? We have to fill 3 box. Yes, 1 here, 2 here, and then this 3 box. So this 3 box is actually representing what? It is actually representing that the in a day 3 hours he is actually spending in playing, right? So in this manner we have to find for the studying. For studying, how much time he's spending? So let us calculate. He's studying for how many hour in a day? That we have to calculate. That is 1/4 of a day he's spending. So in one day there are 24 hours. 4 1s are 4, 4 6 are 24. So it is actually 6 hours. That means you have to fill how many box? 6 box you have to fill it. All right, so let me do this with the blue one. 1 here, 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so 6 box. So let me make a border over here. Okay, so this 6 box is actually representing Arun's timetable. That is for 3 hours, sorry, for 6 hour studying, he is studying in a day. That means 6 box should be covered, and in playing 3 hours, and in sleeping 8 hour, which is already covered here. All right, so this is very simple one, right? The conceptual based on the parts and whole or the fraction. Very easy one, right? So let us proceed to the next one. How many hours does Arun take for sleeping, studying and playing? So we have already calculated. For sleeping he is taking 8 hours, right? For sleeping he is taking 8 hours, he's spending 8 hours, he's spending 3 hours for playing, and for studying he is spending 6 hours. All right, so let us write Arun takes for sleeping first of all. So I'll write in a tabular form. For sleeping how many? So we have already saw here that 8 box was covered, so it is 8 hours. So each box is actually representing 1 hour. So there are total 24 hours. That means in one day there are 24 hours. So in playing 3 hours. For playing it is 3 hours. Next, for studying. For studying it is how much? For studying he is spending 6 hours in a day. So let me write 6 hours. Alright, so this part of the question is over. Very easy one. We have already calculated that in 24 hours, 8 hours, that is 1/3 part he is spending in 1/3 part he is spending in sleeping. Next, 1/8 part for playing, which means 3 hours. 8 3s are 24, and for studying 1/4, which is 6 hours. Alright, with this we are over with the part 1 of this question. Next, what part of the day does he use for other activities? Now, for other activities means that is the remaining one. Whatever is there, he is spending for other activities. So this one I request you all to do it yourself. You don't have to calculate how many hours. You have to write what part, that is in a fraction you have to write down it. Okay, very easy question. So you will do it yourself. Alright, so in today's session we will not only cover that, we will also cover in page number 68 you will find school magazine. The topic is there, the school magazine. So in every school, even our school, even in other school, there each and every school has got the magazine, right? So in each magazine there are something which is related to the school, which is related to the instructions, the information regarding the school. So similarly there is a topic called school magazine. So in this school magazine, let us discuss what is there. A school has decided to bring out a magazine every quarter of a year. So in a year, so that is in a year, for every quarter, in every quarter of a month in a year, school has decided to bring out a magazine, to publish a magazine. Now, how many magazines will they have in a year? So in a year you know that there are 12 months. Yes, in a year, 1 year, there are 12 months. So in 12 months, how many magazines they are going to produce, that we have to find. If they want to print it at the end of each quarter of the year, which are the months for printing, mark the number for this month. So here you can see in this tabular form that 1 to 12 is mentioned. That is actually the month. From 1 to 12 is from starting from January till December. So now you have to find out, that means if they publish the magazine quarterly, how many magazines they will produce, in which month they are going to produce, that we have to find it out. Okay, so let us start solving this. So the question is very easy. Just a hint you have is given there is, in every quarter they are producing their magazine, right? So we already know that. Let us write, we know there are 12 months in a year. In 1 year, that is 12 months are there, isn't it? It is for sure, there is no doubt. So now, quarter of the year means what? Quarter of the year means it is 1/4 of 12. That means out of 12 months we are finding the quarter. So it is 3 months, isn't it? It is 3 months. So quarter of a year means 3 months. Half of a year means 6 months, isn't it? So in this manner we calculate the value, we calculate the month. Quarter of a year, 3 months. half of a year, 1 by 2 into 12 is 6 months, isn't it? So now, so we got the value here, that is in every 3 months school has to produce a magazine. That means if they are producing every after 1 by 4, that means quarter, and therefore for every 3 months school has to produce what? Magazine. That means every quarter means 3 months, every after 3 months. So let us circle over here. This is one magazine will be produced after 3 months, that is in March. Then after 3 months it is 6, 3, then 3 6, then in 9, then in 12, isn't it? So like this it will be. So how many magazines they are going to produce in a year? That let us find out that much also. How many? 1 2 3 4. Only 4 magazines they are producing in every quarter or every 3 months. They have not written that for every 3 months how many they are producing. They have written quarter of the year means every after 3 months it is. Yes. So quarter of the year means it is 3 months. So for every 3 months school has to produce a magazine. Very, very simple, right? So alright student, this much for today. I hope you people have understood, enjoyed the session. Try to have a knowledge. If there is any problem, rewind the video and try to clear your doubts. Okay, if there is any doubt you can share with me. Okay, so this much for today. Thank you everyone.